Okay. Hello, I'm Natalie. Um, how old are you?
61.
Okay. We're going to start off with what is the best thing about aging?
Um, Experience and knowledge.
Okay. Can you explain that?
Throughout your life, you experience the good, the bad, and then you learn from your mistakes. So as you get older, you have more experience.
Okay. Um, do you have any new hobbies since you have been getting older?
Um, it's more sit down, like read books, watch TV, sports, watch children play sports, wait for grandchildren someday.
Okay. Um, how has aging changed your activity level?
Well, activity level is way down as you age. I can't do the things I used to be able to do when I was younger. I get a little tired.
Why is that?
Well,
Explain.
well, if I go to football stadiums or I walk or I go watch a game like at SC, I'm pretty exhausted,
Okay.
like fairly quickly.
Would you say you're kind of immobile almost?
I wouldn't say immobile, but I need to take my time. There's no more walking at full speed.
Okay.
So I walk a little slower and then I'm out of breath. So then I usually need to recover.
What are some of your favorite foods and how have they changed over time?
Well, when I was younger, it was burgers and burritos when I was in high school. Now I tend to like everything from sushi. Like I never imagined I would eat sushi when I was younger, but today I love sushi. Korean barbecue, steaks, good food. Before it was very simple.
Is there any foods that you can't eat because of aging?
I tend the spiciness levels are a lot lower today than when I was younger. Like I used to love it hot. Now I can't eat hot. I can eat, mild, medium, but hot I cannot do anymore.
Okay. What about like the density of food? Like, is something too chewy? Can you still eat that?
Not as I like things a lot softer. Like I don't like crisp. I used to love French fries, and unless they're soft French fries, I don't like them anymore.
Okay.
So I like the food a little softer. I don't like crunchy stuff as much.
Okay, next question. What advice would you give a younger person about getting older?
Um, Prepare to get older. Don't just let it happen.
Okay.
So exercise a little bit, eat a little better, because as you get older, it affects you a lot harder. If you eat too much, if you eat too much sweets, if you drink extra, like I have a headache. So now I don't like to have beers or other alcohol because it gives me a headache. So I might just have
Okay.
one because I don't want to risk the headache.
I see. Do you take any supplements to help you feel healthy? If so, what?
Well, I'm starting to get more into the healthy, extra health. I take like heart health. I'm taking there's like this cow, like a chocolate supplement that's supposed to help with blood flow because I'm thinking I'm getting tired because my blood flow isn't as good. So that's basically what I'm taking right now.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about blood flow because I do get tired. Maybe I won't be as exhausted when I walk.
Do you eat organic, non-GMO, or any other food preferences like that? Maybe
Not
like
not
vegan.
necessarily. It's not part of my regular practice, but I try to cut down on soda or other things. So I'm thinking about what I'm drinking or what I'm eating. I'll eat a sandwich. I won't just eat junk food multiple times. I think about it. So I try not to eat as much junk.
Okay. So then going with that, what are some tips to staying healthy with age?
Well, I would say eat a lot better. Eat a lot now. Whatever your sugar intake is now, cut it to a quarter because it'll affect you later. So I wish I would have drinking more water, more tea rather than an extra Coke or two. So because you can feel it in your weight. So hopefully, doing this, I'll lose a little weight and I won't be as exhausted when I walk.
What is your favorite thing about getting older?
That's a tough one. I mean, the main thing is seeing my children older and watching them. Personally, it's not fun getting older.
Okay. If there's one thing you are grateful for about getting older, what is that?
Boy, that's a pretty tough question. Yes, life experience, waiting for the next part of our life. Hopefully we get grandchildren someday so we get to see little kids and stuff like that again. But that's what I'm looking forward to.
And what advice would you give your younger self as they approach aging? Your younger self.
Stay active as much as you can because health wise, because once I had children, we started doing children events, my activity level plummeted. you know, I would say stay in shape, go for walks, help, keep your body more healthy because it's too hard to catch up as you get, when you're older. You could do minimal, but if I'd have been doing it all along, it would have been a lot easier.
Any final words
Um,
or thoughts?
never, never forget your friends and other things when you have children. Like, everybody loses touch because you forget about your bonds, your friendships. Time flies because all of a sudden it's 18 years later. Now my friends' kids are going to college, other things, and we meet up again, and it's all about, you know, who had heart surgery, who's doing this, or everybody's limping. So you miss some of your years that you could have spent, but then you get caught up with your own family and your own kids. Just don't forget. Make it a point to see your friends.
All right. Thanks for answering these questions.
You're welcome.